Hi, I'm Sally and this is the tutorial for my bird or Christmas robin design. This design was a request, so I'm hoping that you like what I've come up with. I do have other bird designs on my channel. I have an owl and a penguin and a flamingo actually, thinking of that. So check those out as well if you like birds and feathery little people. So let's make a start. So taking your loom in a staggered configuration with the arrows pointing towards you, we're going to start by making the head, and I'm going to make my bird orange, I think. Orange. Now I'm going to make it purple. Okay, I'm just going to place two bands over, if I can get hold of them, over the end just here. Taking another two bands, going in diagonally, and we're doing the same just here. Like so. And we're going down once on each side. Going down in the middle twice. And then we're going to close this off, so we're making a hexagon shape. If I said before we're making a diamond shape, then just ignore that comment completely. Not sure what I was thinking. Talking gibberish. Okay. So there we have our bird's head. We're going to continue and make the body. So we're taking another two bands, and we're going down quite steeply diagonally. So we're going down like this, doing the same the other side. I'm trying to find bands that aren't jelly bands, because they won't like stretching that far. Not my jelly bands that I've got anyway. But I don't know the brand. I will just say, just in case anyone's thinking anything, I don't know the brand of these bands. They just seem to have appeared. I can't remember where they came from either. So there we go. We're going down the side 3 times. Although saying that, it's entirely up to you how many times you go down. On this one, I've gone down 3 times down the side. On this one, I've gone down twice. So it depends on your preference if you want a sort of shorter bodied bird or a slightly longer bodied bird. Okay, so I'm going to do 3. For anyone else who's doing 3, so I'm not too quick. Same down the other side, so we're going down 3 again. Like so. And we're going to go down the centre. So again, still 2 bands. We're going down the centre here and down again once. If you're doing a shorter bodied bird, then you will need to do this as the sort of tummy colour. If you're doing another colour, obviously if you're doing 3, then just do as I am, but otherwise you'll just need to lose this band here and put this as a different colour. Otherwise it's going to come too far down. The belly colour will come down too far. Okay, so I'm using a turquoise for the sort of tummy colour for my bird. Oh, if I can get hold of them. So still 2 bands. I've just gone down twice. So whether you're doing 2 or 3, you still want to go down twice. And then you want to finish with the main colour. I'm going to go diagonally here. So just getting 2 bands and going diagonally out from the centre, like so, capping it off just here. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. We're going to make the legs. I'm going to do mine orange. So I'm going down just once on both sides. And I'm going to take a cap band, so you're just taking a single band and wrapping it around the pin 3 times. So you're doing the same on both. Like that. Now we just need to make the wings. So using whatever colour you want to use. I'm going to use purple so it matches the rest of the body. We're going down 3 times. So 2 bands going down 3 times. And then placing a cap band at the end here. Same the other side. So this isn't attached, this is separate because we're going to remove these and place them on. Just capping that off, like so. And then we're going to loop up these 2 little wings. So you're going inside the cap band, pushing it back, taking those 2 bands and looping forwards. And you're doing this all the way up, like so. Same the other side. Oh. And my band just broke, but never mind, we'll carry on anyway. 1 broken band won't matter, as long as we've still got 1, we should be okay to soldier on. So just removing one of the wings, make sure it's all sitting right and the cap band's in the middle, placing it this pin here, so you've got the really slanted diagonal band and you're placing it just at the bottom there, or the 4th pin down at the side if you'd rather work it that way. Same with the other one. Just going to be careful because I know I've got a broken band there. So just get rid of that. And the top 2 have also come out, so just in case, yours have too. I'll show you what to do. So just place the loops on like this. This is just in case you missed what I said. I don't know if I mumbled it or not. The top 2 bands of my wing came out, so I'm just going to show you, just in case the same has happened to you, how to rectify that. So just place them on the ends of your hook with the ones that you've still got here and just slide them on like so, and then place it back on your hook. Good as new. Straightening that out because my bands have got crossed over now. And just placing that where it needs to go, just there, so. We need to do our eyes and beak for our bird. So we're going to start with the beak. So take whatever colour you're doing your beak. I'm going to do it orange so it matches the feet, and 1 of the colour from the face. Just wrapping this around your hook 3 times. So you've got your band wrapped around your hook. Taking a single band of your face colour. You're just going to slide these wrapped bands onto your face colour. Do them one at a time if it's easier. A little loop. And this is going to go here. And I'll show you where here is in a minute. That's its on. So it's just here. Okay. We're going to make the eyes. Taking 2 single black bands and 1 of your face colour, take 1 band, wrap it around your hook as we've just done with the beak. Same again with the other eye, so, and we are stretching our band over our hook and over our finger And again, sliding these wrapped bands onto the single band, like so. And we're placing these across the top 2 pins here. So the first pin on each side. Separate them out. So there's the positioning. And what we are going to do, because otherwise they're going to be too high on the head, we're going to take the 2 bands in the middle and just pull them down and over this pin here. So it pulls them down in the face a little bit more. Okay. We're going to place on our triangle bands, and these bands will hold the design together. So placing one here. Without the triangle bands, you'll find that your design, each row of your design, is what I was trying to say, will pull apart from each other, and you'll get gaps in between, and it's not a good look, if I'm to be honest. Okay, so I've got 3 triangles here. I'm going to place one on the face. There's only really one place it can go on the face, just there. So you're sort of crossing this band, so it's going across here. And we're going to place one actually across the wings as well. So you've got 4 on the body, 1 on the face. And now we can begin to loop. So we're going to go in through the foot first of all. So you're going in through that cat band, pushing it back, taking the bottom 2 bands, looping forwards. Same on the other side, pushing that cat band back, pinning it around the pin, looping forwards. Then we're going in this centre band here, and you're taking the top 2 bands, looping round and back to wherever it's come from, and again top 2 bands, pinning them around and back to wherever they've come from, and then taking the last 2 bands that are in there and looping, I guess, forwards. So this is what you should have so far. I'm going to loop all the way up now to up here. So I'm going into the foot, pushing all other bands out the way and just getting the bottom 2. That was more than the bottom 2 then. There we go. And looping forwards. And I'm just going to do this all the way up. So triangle bands, you just push back with the back of your hook. Just push them out the way. And finding the bottom 2 inside the wing, and you're pulling it all the way up, and there is a lot of tension on this band, which is why I didn't want to use jelly bands on it. If you are using jelly bands and you have no problems with them breaking, then that is excellent. Carry on. But my jelly bands aren't fantastic, so try not to use them for anything that requires too much tension. They're good for other things, but not for this. Whichever brand they may be. So just pushing all other bands out of the way, other than the bottom 2, looping forwards. So I've done the body. I'm going to do the face. So we're going in through this pin, and there are a lot of bands on this pin, so you will need to battle your way through, and when you find 3 at the bottom, so 6 bands, 3 lots at the bottom, which from this pin, this pin and this pin, you want the top 2 of the bottom 6, if that makes sense, and you want to loop those forward first. So I may need to move my loom to be able to see. I've got another random band there as well. Let's see how I get on, hang on. No. Okay, I'm just going to have to tilt this. So sorry if you can't see, I just need to get them on my hook. Because if I can't do it, then I can't show you what to do next. Okay. And if you are finding that your bands are very tight on this pin, if you just take your hook, put it inside the pin and just run it around the inside of the bands, it just helps to loosen up your bands if they're getting a bit tight. So again, going in, finding, can't see, gonna have to tilt it again, I'm afraid. The next two, pulling them round, hooking them over, and then the bottom two, and you're just pulling this straight forward. Don't worry about the beak, just pretend it's not there. And again, I'm going to loosen up those bands. Okay, and then I'm going in through the sides, looping forwards. If you need more time, then please feel free, pause the video, get to where you need to be, and then when you're ready, come back. But I'll move on for anyone who is at the same stage as me. So you're just pulling forwards all of the bottom two bands, just put all other bands out the way and just looping forwards. So this is what you should have. Make sure you don't miss this band here. So you have to go in through the horizontal band and through the eye band and find that one. Then, once we're at this stage, you want to find these two bands here that you put on first of all, in through the top centre pin, push back, find those two bands, bring them round and place the other two bands that are on your finger on the end of your hook. Okay, and then take the top pair of bands and you're bringing them over the end of your hook and pulling tight so that the two bands that are closest to the top of the nearest to the hand, the two bands that are nearest the hand you're holding your hook with. That's not easy to say. So there we go. And once you're tied off, you can remove this from your loom. So, once he's off, stretch him out, give his wings a little tug, make sure that these bands are tight, and adjust the eyes, adjust the beak, like so, and there we have a little bird charm. So I hope you've enjoyed making this. Please hit like and comment on this video. Let me know what you think of the design and of the tutorial. And hit subscribe to be notified when I bring out more tutorials, which at the moment is every couple of days, I think. I'm trying to get lots of my ideas out there for you to see and to make yourself. I am on Instagram and Twitter. If you'd like to find me on there and follow me, I'm at Sally's Looming, so you can show me pictures of your finished requests, which I always like to see. They're really lovely. You can make requests and comments as well on there. I'm also on Facebook. If you search Sally's Looming, all one word, and you'll be able to find my group on there. Again, you can share pictures, comments, requests, anything you like. And alternatively, you can just comment under this video. Either way is good. They will all get to me. So I hope you like how your design has turned out and you've enjoyed making it. And my voice has gone all croaky now. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.